Hello everyone, I'm Cheslick44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea. Last episode we stormed our way into Kurtharsu. We've been killing a lot of orcs and shamans and ogres, shamans, a couple gnolls, a lot of things. We've made our way to the throne room, and while we did kill the guy in charge before, yep, we got more of them to deal with here. Get killing.
Feel no pain.
This won't be a problem.
You won't know what hit you.
Of course, you sent in some fear. So now we're gonna need to chase after some of these guys.
The dead feel no pain.
Okay, make our way into here. That the best you got? Alright. What do we got in Tharkul's chest here? Locked? Don't worry. Lyressa can pick that lock. Yeah, we've got emerald, diamond.
I can go no further, my friend. With every step, ever more memories of my old life return to overwhelm me. I fear I will turn against you in the midst of battle, and that is something I cannot abide. Besides, someone has to keep guard in case of a rear assault. I wish you luck. May may Corellon watch over you. If we ever meet again, and I am not me, remember who I was, however briefly. Good luck to you.
Be well, elf.
I can go no further.
Okay, we just did that. Okay, Tharkul's chest. We got an emerald. Here we must part ways. My magic is spent, and I will be of no more use to you.
I thank you for everything you've done. Perhaps if Tymora favors us, we shall meet again sometime in the future. For now, I must return to Illandra and the mingled blood. My place is with them. Farewell.
Oh, thank you for the assistance, Blizzard. Okay, so Emerald, Diamond, Ruby, Sapphire, a load of gold, and Amulet of Divine Radiance. That's something we're gonna sell. Alright. Let's head on.
Oh, I feel sorry for that Tharkul. Getting so excited over a dumb hammer. Oh, that blunt instrument is nothing compared with me. Not that I would ever let an ogre wield me. Ew, no way. Gross.
Right then. Let's head on up. The upper floor. Oh boy, we got another long thing to go through here. Ooh, they've got golems. Very weak golems overall, really. Wow, the golem actually slipped on the oil. I'm impressed at how much that failed. Okay, you're down. Alright, let's check these doors. Battle horrors!
Bring it on.
Oh, they're dying quickly. Okay, what about this door? A long hall heading over to there. Okay, we'll come back to this. It's probably going to connect onto that. And I'm pretty sure the remains are not going to be anything of value. Regular full plate, nothing else. Ugh. No, that is not useful at all. Okay, we got another door over here. Containing ogre mages, shock troops, etc., etc. Get in there, kill the ogre eye mages. Oh, there you are. Okay, they're all dealt with, and there isn't another door in here. 7 stars of Halangarog. Okay, that is actually a lot of damage. That's, I mean, valuable. Okay. More minions slain. Now let's take the main door here. Provided this main door will open. I'm sure our person can pick the lock. Hello?
Sure thing.
Okay, I guess we'll bash it open. Oh! Okay, that just goes in there. Huh. So, we'll ignore that and just continue on this way. I have no idea where that goes. Let's just clear out what we can here. Okay, that's the other side. The Shadowvar!
Get on with it.
We are here as agreed. Let us find this wizard and the artifact he stole. Do not stand in our way, lest you become
Get on with it.
a target also. The Archmage is somewhere ahead of us. My dagger yearns to taste his flesh. Okay, that door did just go to the other side. It was a way to skip past all that. And we have the Shadowvar assassins on our side now. Alright. It's a little bit of assistance. Let's keep going. Got an urn here containing not much of use. Ooh, actually, Potion of Lore. You know what? Drink it. I want to see what these are. Hammer of Vorbix, Warlord's Breastplate, and the Maiden's Fury. I think that's all that needs identifying. Yes. Alright, so the Hammer of Vorbix does 2 extra sonic damage. It's a +1 with +4 Constitution and massive criticals, blindness, and deafness. Compared to the weapons we're using, that's really pathetic. The Maiden's Fury is a +4 whip with haste and wounding. And the Warlord's Breastplate is medium armor, +6, charisma +6. What do you have? You use light armor. So that doesn't help you very much. Sherilyn, you do use medium. I mean, the charisma is nice, but at the same time, you'd lose your dexterity bonus, I think. Yeah, your dex bonus is +4, so you gotta keep what you got. Sorry. Okay, let's head up. More Kuratharsu to deal with. Try Vanessa. A named maid. Interesting. Oh, there we are, up in the upper left. And you're dead. And we got an unidentified katana, and unidentified bracers. Potion of heal, potion of endurance, and time stop. Okay. Get in there to deal with these shield guardians, who are very much not very strong. 4 hits. I killed him in 4 hits. Now for these two.
The dead feel no pain.
You know, Shadowvar, you're not proving to be very effective at the moment. I mean, you might have helped in the previous one, I'm not sure, I wasn't really looking. Okay, they're all cleared out. So there was nothing in that room, nothing over there. See if there's anything in these doors. Nothing in that room. What about this room? Nothing in there. Okay then. Moving on. Demonic chanting echoes from somewhere ahead. A summoning ritual is taking place. So we got a potion of heal, the Zentarum Fiendish Codex, the Lord of the 133rd Layer. Oh, I didn't notice the closet. Oh, the closet is dead. Okay, so I think we're going to be fighting Orcus once we step into here. There's a portal. Let me drop down a save. So what happens if I use the portal? A faint blurred panorama of the scarred lands can be discerned. Okay, that's a way out. Okay, Maganus.
Sorry, no
The
can.
chanting grows louder as you approach the door. Oh boy. Hello, Maganus. Do you realize what you're doing?
I feared this moment would come. You are too late. The ritual is almost complete.
Ritual? What are you talking about?
I first came to this place many years ago. The ogres here were a disorganized rabble. The mages who ruled them content with petty raids and lives of no real consequence. At first they tried to fight me. They quickly learned they could not win. Killing them would have served no purpose, however. Instead, I presented them with a gift. Vorbix's hammer. I went alone to retrieve it from the tomb in which it was buried. I almost died. It would not be the last time. The hammer won me the loyalty of the ogre mages and their servants. The greatest warrior among them, they named Tharkul. I departed thereafter for the Great Glacier, where I found the sword Dominion. With the help of the sword, I formed the Order. You destroyed the Order of the Crippled Fang, but it was but a single prong of a trident I have spent the best part of a decade creating. The second prong was this, a humanoid army large enough to sweep all before it. The third.
Oh, great.
I have studied harder than any mage before me, sacrificed more. But the Zentarum are the mortal extension of a god's will. And to combat a god, one must seek the aid of one equal to a god, or very close to it. A demon lord, perhaps the mightiest of them all.
You... Okay. Creating the Order of the Crippled Fang, that's completely understandable. You can control a force like that. You brought them all onto your side. Although it was limited to Dominion controlling a lot of their minds. The second is this army, which, again, you managed to get yourself in charge of and persuade them all to fight on your side. That's fine. But you do not fucking mess with demons, dude!
I promised you that one of us would not walk away the next time we met. I intend to honor that promise now. Whatever the outcome, know that you are too late. Zentil Keep will fall. The city will burn.
You can't do this. Innocents will die.
Innocents always die. It is a fundamental truth, for it is the blood of innocents, not gold, that is the currency of tyrants. My family were innocent. They died so that I may become a weapon capable of destroying the Zentarum.
A demon lord brings only death and destruction.
Sometimes death and destruction are all that is left. The Zentarum took the rest from me when they murdered my family. They left a void that can be filled only by revenge. I sometimes wish it were otherwise. But there are limits to even an Archmage's power.
And where is Dominion?
You still seek the Netherese artifact? It is within my chambers. Something is wrong with the sword. It has lost most of its efficacy. No matter. It is no longer of great importance.
Then it is time to end this.
Yes, it is time. I held no fear of death, only that which comes after. I will fight with my last breath to delay the inevitable.
Alright, get on Maganus, and he's already taking damage. Oh, he summoned a Balor Lord. How fascinating. Well, don't worry. You guys focus on the Balor Lord, I'll focus on Maganus. Well, the Balor Lord is dead. And Maganus is already near death. Got him. Oh dear. This isn't good. This is bad.
Gaze upon Orcus and know your doom.
This is bad.
You are indeed strong. It matters not. The ritual is finished. Come, Prince of Undeath. Come, mighty Orcus.
What dost thou wish of me, mortal? Why dost thou summon me from my throne?
The time has come to fulfill our bargain, great demon lord. I beseech you, mighty one. Unleash the forces of the Abyss against the city of Zentil Keep. The worshippers of Bane call that city home. They must all die.
Bane, an ancient enemy he is. Verily shall I delight in the torture deaths of his faithful. Then thou shalt givest me what was promised.
Yes, mighty demon prince. My soul, yours to torment for all eternity.
Wow.
Delicious. I shall depart now for this Zentil Keep. Join me, mortal. Witness the annihilation of your enemies.
Azuth, forgive me.
You have no idea what you have done. Well, crap. Well, we have Dominion and Maganus' journal. This large, leather-bound journal appears to have belonged to Maganus. Somewhat surprisingly, the book is not magically warded, though it is unlikely the Archmage would ever have conceived as someone penetrating his inner sanctum. The journal details the major events of his life over the last few years, beginning with his recovery of the Netherese artifact Dominion from the Great Glacier. Throughout the journal, Maganus' regret at his actions is obvious. It is clear that he is a man who knows the evil of what it is he does, but is nonetheless committed to his course of action. From first contacting the crippled Fang, to his alliance with the Ogre Mages of Kurtharsu, the Archmage writes of how, in another life and another time, he might have been the one to stand in their way. There is another noticeable theme besides his guilt at his actions, which is that Maganus is afraid. He makes frequent reference to a bargain he made with a demon prince on the morning he was supposed to hang on the walls of Zentil Keep. He lost an eye that day, but his life was saved by the intervention of a force greater even than the Zentarim. In return for saving Maganus so that he might finish his crusade against the Black Network, this demon prince was promised the Archmage's everlasting soul. The final line of the journal is telling. I do not fear death, Maganus writes. I fear what comes after. Okay.
Get on with it.
What is this? This is not Dominion. This is no Blade of Netheril. This is junk, a weapon any middling arcanist of ancient Netheril could have crafted. You dare lie to Mistress Thalia to gain the Shadowvar's help in your petty quest? Instead of Dominion, we will bring your head back to the ruins as a warning to others who would seek to dupe us. Die, mortal! This wasn't Dominion. There's something odd about this weapon. Its powers are nowhere near as strong as you remember. It is as though someone drained Dominion of much of its power, or else created a convincing duplicate of the real weapon. What reason anyone would have to do that, however, you have no idea. That fucking shapeshifter! He hid the sword! He took the sword with him, created a duplicate, and left it behind to throw everyone else off his case. Son of a bitch! I mean, clever bastard, but son of a bitch! Okay. Well, nothing else we can do here. I guess now we just have to leave. I'll take a rest so that I can say we rested.
Hey!
When we find it, stand aside and let me do my thing. Yeah, we did find it, but this isn't it.
Hey!
So, why is nothing happening now that I picked this up? Okay then. I guess now we just go into the portal. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Step into the portal. And we return to the Scarred Lands. I guess from here we just leave. Back to Thentia.
Hi.
Hey!
What's the news? So we need to go to Zental Keep. So we will head there. I'll get things identified and such before I do. But this is not boding well at all. First things first, though, let's go to the House of the Moon. At the very least, we can report in on the 2 people we saved. Serene.
You are welcome here.
Ah, the hero returns. My girls told me how you rescued them from the dungeons of Kurtharsu. Please, take this for your troubles. It's the least I can do. Alright, let me see your temple goods. So this is... Fiend Foe. Armor bonus against outsiders. And a plus 10 enhancement bonus against outsiders. Impressive. This katana is Legacy of the Oni. Resistance to piercing and slashing. Plus 5 enhancement bonus. And freedom. And this bracer is... Braces of armor plus 8. That's pretty damn good. Not that I'm gonna give it to anyone. I don't think it would help anyone out. That's plus 4 and blinding strike, so that's fine. You... I don't think this would actually help you, would it? It actually would. But I'm just going to put it on the side there. I can sell a few gems, at least. Gems and scrolls and the like. Random minor thing. Nope, now I am completely out. Again. I have all this loot, and I can't sell any of it, because I've run out of merchants. Which does suck. Alright. So our goal is clear. We need to get back to Zental Keep immediately. But we're going to do that in the next episode, because this episode's gone on about long enough. Maybe a little shorter, but it's fine. I think we're about to have the finale. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Cheslick44. I'll say name is Falai. That is Luca Narani, Bermora, Lyressa, and Sherilyn. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea. And I shall see you all next time.